Hello friends, my name is Jose Luis. This time I am going to show you how to make an industrial style lamp. Very nice and easy to do. I'll leave the measurements at the end of the video. I hope you like it, and let's get to work. We start by marking these strips that I prepared. We place the false square at 72 degrees, and this one that would be for the upper part, we mark it at 72 degrees and 20 centimeters, so it would be marked in wedge. Then, we mark one side at 72 degrees, and we mark it at 20 centimeters, and we also mark the other angle, making a wedge. And for this other one, which would be the column, which would be parallel, all to the same side, this will have a length of 35 centimeters, then, the 35 for the same side, and the other two would be wedge-shaped. This would be the way in which it would be armed. There we mark it at 13 centimeters, the center, we mark it with the square. And we pierced it with a 1 centimeter 3-pronged wick, and we check that the wick is well vertical, to be able to make holes. There we mark it at 6 centimeters and 24 centimeters, and we also center it. This would be the piece for the top, and this one for the bottom. And I am marking to place the plug to be able to cover the head of the screws. For that we drilled it with an 8mm or 0.8 centimeter bit or bit. There I presented it again by the angles, and then we drilled with the guide bit. We put vinyl glue and screwed it. There he hit it so that it goes down a little. And I verify that it is even. I make the other hole with the guide bit or drill bit and screw it in. For the lower part we do the same. First a screw, we make holes, we put vinyl glue. We make sure that it is even, and there we just make the second hole for the second screw. We clean well in the corner. I clean it with the apex of a chisel. I pass him an 80 sandpaper. And I apply the plugs of 0.8 centimeters or 8 millimeters in diameter. I put glue and nail them. I'm going to pass the orbital. You can also sand by hand, there is no problem. We also take advantage of sanding the ends, the side, above, and thus we sand by hand, removing the edges. And we have it ready. I show you the electrical materials, which would be the LED lamp with filament or filament, the cut key, the plug or outlet, and a threaded pipe that you can buy, that comes a little longer. It comes 50 centimeters with a nut and the workshop type cable and the lamp holder. We need 2.50 long of the workshop type cable. This he screwed into the lamp holder. I disassemble the lamp holder. I pass the workshop type cable that has a millimeter, and I connect it. I make a little hook at the end of the cable that is bare, for the side that is always going to be screwed on. I'm going to turn it around because I stay on the other side. Then, when screwing it hooks the cable inside, otherwise it will take it out. Okay, now I am going to pass the cable through the hole that we had drilled with the 1 centimeter wick. I put the nut on it. I adjusted and passed the cable. Keep in mind that this was a 7mm drill bit. Actually, they must be fixed by the diameter of the cable. It should fit quite tight, then the cable does not run. And there I measure him, 20 centimeters from the column, and I measure him so that he can pass the key screw or the switch, whatever they call it. Bear the cable very carefully, so as not to touch the filament, and I cut the brown, which would be the positive. And I do the same installation in this way. I adjust them and place the cables on the side and put the cover back on. You have to notice that this screw must pass between the middle of the two cables, and I adjust a little more. This outlet or plug has to shorten the cable, so I just loosen it, take it out, pass the cable over and start peeling it, in order to connect. Approximately 7 or 8 millimeters I am going to expose the cable. And there I notice that brown is for the positive. In any case, the outlets are usually marked to know which one is positive. And always keep in mind that it has to be the hook of the filament for the side that is screwed, if it is not going to take out the filament. And there I adjust it and reassemble the outlet in that way. And there it would be ready. We already put the lamp on it, and it's ready. Good friends, the industrial style lamp is ready. As you can see, it's very easy to do and very pretty. If you liked it, give it a like, share it with your friends, comment any questions you have, I'll be answering. See you in the next video, bye bye.